The spoiled rich kid arrived in the countryside for his first day of reform. He immediately jumped into the river to help a girl retrieve her things, and even followed her into the pig pen to chase pigs. His parents couldn't believe the change in their son, and were deeply impressed by the girl's influence on him. The girl had been raised by her grandfather since childhood, but he only treated her like a servant. One day, a TV show chose her and a rich man's son to swap lives for a month. But before filming began, a scheming woman stole her spot. The schemer had been reborn, and knew the girl would rise to fame through the show and her past life. So this time, she bribed the girl's grandfather with money and power to give up the opportunity and let her take the girl's place, determined to enjoy the luxury that should have been the girl's. When filming started, the rich heir was sent to the countryside so his parents could fix his attitude, but he was immediately annoyed by the muddy roads. Just then, the girl happened to walk by. The driver accidentally hit her and sent her tumbling into the river. The man rushed out of the car, furious at the staff, and quickly pulled her out of the water. When the girl said her mushrooms had scattered, he barked at the crew to pick them all up. The driver shook his head, sure the rich brat would never last in the countryside. But when the girl thanked him, the man froze. No one had ever thanked him before. He was moved, took off his jacket, and placed it over her shoulders, then offered to walk her home. Meanwhile, the scheming girl arrived at the rich family's mansion. The butler handed her the limited edition gifts the family had prepared. Seeing how wealthy they were, she smugly vowed to make everything hers. In the living room, she tossed the gifts aside and arrogantly walked upstairs, shocking the butler with her rudeness. Back in the village, the man followed the girl to her home, a small, rundown house. She lifted a stone near the door, pulled out a box, and took out a candy she'd saved for years. Without hesitation, she shared them with him, saying it was her way of saying thanks. The man was deeply touched. Just then, a neighbor shouted that the girl's pigs had escaped. She ran off immediately, with the man and crew chasing behind. At the pig pen, she tried to herd the pigs back, but one pig strayed at her. The man arrived just in time and helped her round it up. Then he scolded her for being careless, but she smiled and said her name was Ugly Duckling, because everyone told her life was worth less than a pig's. The man's heart ached when he heard that, and his parents, watching the show from home, were stunned by how much he'd changed. Meanwhile, the scheming woman tried to curry favor with the rich lady by flattering her paintings. The husband was about to praise her for being clever, but the wife immediately saw through her act. She asked who had taught her to say such things. Panicked, the schemer denied everything. The lady reprimanded her for being manipulative and told her to focus on her studies instead. She then compared her with the humble girl from the village and found herself liking the girl even more. Later, she caught the scheming woman sneaking into the son's room. When confronted, the schemer pretended she was just admiring his trophies. Unfull, the lady threw her out and grew even more disgusted with her behavior.